subject in my homeschooling, my lesson is about fraction. So what is fraction? Fraction is a part of a whole. Why do we need to learn about fraction? We use fractions in our day-to-day lives. We can use fraction when dividing a pancake, a pie, or even a pizza and share it equally to others. We can divide it into 1/2 or 4 equal parts. We also use fraction when cooking. Like when I cook, my mommy instructs me to put like 1/2 teaspoon of salt or 3/4 a cup of water. We also use fraction in money. Like when we give tithe, we give 1/10 of our money to God. And now I am going to show you a concept about fraction. I have here some colored paper strips. This first paper strip represents one whole. This is one whole. But this paper represents 1/2. I'm going to fold it to make a 1/2. So I have folded this paper into 2 equal parts. This part is 1/2. And this part is also 1/2, which is equal into one whole. This third paper, I will divide it into 4 equal parts. So I'm going to fold it into half first, like what we did in our second paper. And then I'm going to fold it again in half. I have created 4 equal parts. All of the spaces are 1/4. This paper is equivalent to 1 whole, see?
Okay.
So, this whole paper was divided into 4 equal parts, but each part is 1/4 or 1/4. Next, the fourth paper, we are going to divide it again into 1/8. We fold it in half again. I will fold it in half and I will fold it again, like what we did here. And then fold it again like this. There. We have 8 equal parts, and each part of the paper is 1/8 or 1/8. There. So this whole paper was divided into 8 equal parts, and each part is 1/8 or 1/8. The next paper, the fifth paper, I'm going to divide it into 16 equal parts, and each part is 1/16. You're gonna fold it in half, then fold it again like this, fold it again, and fold it again. I've created 16 equal parts, and each part is 1/16. Okay, this is it. This whole paper was divided into 16 equal parts, and each part was divided into each part is 1/16 or 1/16. Now I have cut the paper strips into the equal parts of the papers are cut into equal parts. In this illustration, we can see that all of these fractions that are in here are equivalent to, they are a part of one whole. There are many kinds of fraction, and one of them is equivalent fraction. So what are equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions name the same part of a set or a region. These are fractions which have the same value. With this illustration, I am going to show to you how equivalent fractions work. You see, this 1/2 is equivalent to 2/4, and the 2/4 is equal to 4/8, and 4/8 is equal to 8/16. And I am going to move this so you can, and let us observe what happens. You can see that all these fractions are the same value, or it is the same size. Look. So how do we find equivalent fractions? How do we find this? There are two ways or two methods of finding an equivalent fraction. First, multiplying both the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same number. So first method, my example fraction is 1/2. So how do we find the equivalent fraction of this 1/2? As what I have said earlier, we need to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. So let's see, what number are we going to multiply it? I want to multiply it by 2's. So let's say times 2. And I need to do the same with this. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 equals 4. That's why we came up with 2/4. It means that 1/2 is equals to 2/4. So let's see in our illustration here. 1/2 is equals to 2/4. Yay! We are right! Second method, dividing both the numerator and the denominator of a fraction by the same number. So, my example fraction is 8/16. want to divide it by 2. Divided by 2 is 4. 16 divided by 2 is 8. This means that 8/16 or 8/16 is equals to 4/8. Let's see in our illustration. 4/8 is equivalent to 8/16. Yay! There. In conclusion, I am going to share to you the life lesson that I have learned from the topic equivalent fractions. We have learned that equivalent fractions have the same value. Same with the Lord. He loves us. He sees us equally. You may be tall, you may be dark-skinned, you may be rich, you may be poor, but He loves us. He loves us and sees us equally. We are all equal in His sight. Bye!